Yo veo a yo. I see myself. How do I say that in Spanish? Stay to the end of the video and you'll have found out how to talk about reflexive verbs in Spanish. So welcome back to Spanish Touch, guys. In today's video we're going to be looking at what a reflexive verb is in Spanish and how to conjugate it, how to make it basically. Now, a reflexive verb, first of all, is something that we do to ourselves, okay? A verb that is done unto ourselves. For example, taking a shower. Now, I suppose most of you shower yourselves. We don't say I shower myself in English because we get the idea that you do it. I'm having a shower, okay? That means I'm in the shower showering myself. In Spanish, we have to use these things called pronouns, okay? Now, reflexive pronouns are here. For me, it would be yo. Me. For tú or tú, it would be te. For él, he, or ella, she, it would be se. For nosotros, we, it would be nos. And for vosotros, it would be os. And for ellos or ellos, it would be se. Okay, now don't get scared, we're going to put these into context so you'll understand everything in a short while. Now, I've chosen a verb. It is an AR verb, okay? Remember we have the three verbs, AR, ER and IR. It is levantarse, levantarse, okay? This means in English to get up. You see I've had a nice little bit of a drawing moment here of a person struggling to get up in the morning. So, here in English we would say, I get up. We don't really say, I get up myself. But as we can see here, I get up would be me levanto. So this verb here, levantarse, because of the se, we know instantly it's a reflexive verb. It ends in se. So now we're going to have to conjugate it. We're going to have to change the verb depending on who's doing it. So I get up in the morning would be yo me levanto. Yo me levanto. Okay, I get up. Maybe I get up at 7 a.m. Me levanto a las 7. Tú te levantas. Who do you think's doing that action? You, correct. Tú te levantas. And we conjugated the levantar to levantas. Okay, él o ella. I've selected ella, which is she. Ella se levanta. Okay? It's the same conjugation as it would be any verb, guys. Let's talk about the verb to talk, hablar. If she talks or he talks or it talks, a dog, you could say habla. Same here. Levanta, okay, ends in A. Ella se levanta, okay, maybe she gets up at 8 a.m. Se levanta or ella se levanta a las 6 de la mañana. 6 in the morning, 6 de la mañana. Okay, nosotros nos levantamos. Who's that? Look here, we've got nosotros. We, the reflexive pronoun, nos levantamos. Do you have to use nosotros, ella, tú, yo? Absolutely not. But I think it's better now for you to get it in your head. Who is doing the action, okay? Vosotros. Vosotros, remember, is you, plural. So when there's more than one of you, you could say, hey, you guys, what time do you get up? ¿A qué hora os levantáis? Okay, os levantáis. A quick little tip. When we are using vosotros in Spanish, levantáis, my tip is to pronounce ice, okay, like hielo in Spanish. Ice, like a cube of ice, okay, what you put in a nice, cool, summery drink. That helped me memorize the difference between A and the E and the I verbs, okay? E and the I verbs are like ace, whereas here it's like an ice ending. Os levantáis, yeah? And finally we have ellos, okay, or ellas. I've selected here ellos, which could be a group of boys or men, or in general, a mix, okay? Ellos se levantan. They get up. Maybe they get up at 10 a.m. Lazy buggers. Se levantan a las 10 de la mañana. Perfect. Now, what's interesting to note, when we're talking about verbs like this, reflexive, we know it's reflexive because we have the se, no? And we have the me, te, se, nos, os, se. Okay, but what you can also do with these verbs is put the reflexive pronoun at the start of the word. So you could say here, for you, tú te levantas, okay, you wake up, but we could put here, the te at the end of the word. Did I say the start? I meant the end. Okay, so you could put the te at the end. You see here how it's at the start? This is at the end. So a question here is, are you getting up? Come on, we're late. Are you getting up? Estás levantándote. Okay, and you see the emphasis here is on the A. Estás, remember the little accent above the A, above the A? That's where we give the word stress, let's say. Estás levantándote. Perfect. So, we're going to have another look at, we're going to have a look at another example now with an ER verb. Now, the good thing is the ER verb is the exact same as the IR verb. Okay? So, back in a jiffy. Ta-da! Okay, so now we have our ER verb. The verb today is ver. Not a difficult verb, is it? Verse means to see oneself. Now, I've put here with the yo, which is the first person, I see myself. Absolutely, you're correct. I see myself would be yo me veo. Okay, imagine you're looking in the mirror and you see yourself. I'm seeing myself now in the camera. Yo me veo. Okay? If you see yourself in the mirror, tú te ves. She sees herself in the mirror. Se ve. Se ve. Nosotros nos vemos. Okay? Nos vemos. This is also used when you want to say goodbye to somebody and you're going to see them in the near future. Adiós, nos vemos. See you soon. Nos vemos. Vosotros os veis. Now remember I talked about the pronunciation with ice and ace. I think in my head the ace of spades. Try to think of it. Os veis. Okay, to remember this pronunciation here. Os veis. And the last one, ellos. Let's change it to ellas. A group of girls or women. Ellas se ven. Okay, they see themselves. It would be in English. And remember, we've got here a different example of how we could use it. Okay, remember the previous example, I put the pronoun, the reflexive pronoun, at the end. You can skip back to the video if you want to check. But here I put it at the start because, guys, you can use it at the start as well. But the difference here is that we're using the verb to be, se está. Just like before, the verb está levantando or estás levantándote, are you getting up? Here we're saying you're looking at yourself in the moment. Okay, we would say the same in English. Se está viendo. She's looking at herself. Se está viendo. And I know it's not the nicest verb, ver, because it's quite irregular. It's just something that you have to work on, to memorize, I guess. That is pretty much reflexive verbs, guys. They are verbs done unto yourself, okay? There's lots of other verbs such as bañarse, okay, which means to bathe or to go for a dip in the sea. That would be me baño, te bañas, se baña, nosotros nos bañamos, vosotros os bañáis, ice, remember the pronunciation, and ellos, ellas se bañan, okay? If you have any questions or any suggestions for future videos, please let me know in the comment section below. This has been Reflexive Verbs in Spanish. Please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in future videos. Ciao for now.